7:40 on this Friday. Good morning to you. It is the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle, in studio guest. I don't know if we should even call you a guest, Cesar. You're kind of part of the family. Cesar Ranuschio.
Hello, howdy there. Happy Friday.
I liked you from Body Shop 661. I like the new shirt.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you can like the new shirt too if you tune into Facebook right now. We are streaming live, so you can see Cesar. And I like to make your last name a little bit fancy. Ranuschio.
Ranuschio.
Oh, is that how you say it?
That's what they say, because it's Italian, so they say the
SK?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's what my family says. I don't know. I've never been to Italy.
And do they do Cesar?
Cesar, yeah.
Cesar. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just say my piece. Here's the deal. If you need your car fixed, you had a little fender bender, you had a little something going on, and need your car fixed. At least this guy is going to make you smile for sure. He is so much fun to work with. And plus, you get your body work done. Body Shop 661.
Yes.
Tell me about, you always have something going on. You have specials going on. You always have something happening. It's like a party over there at Body Shop 661.
The Santa Clarita is such a small community, that I'm always trying to help out. And
so you have, I know you were doing the bumper special. Are you still doing the bumper special?
I'm still doing it.
Okay.
I did it for Christmas and the holidays. And people were asking for it, so I did it last month, and this month we're ending it off, so it'll be to the end of this month.
Give me the particulars.
We'll do any bumper for any car, the body and paint, removing it, putting it back on for $400, all the labor. Just say if your bumper's cracked and needs to be replaced, you pay for the part, and you can still do the special, so it saves a lot of money, especially if you drive one of the new cars that have like the pearl white paint or something, because usually those bumpers that just paint is around $750 to $800.
What? What's
Yeah.
with the paint being so expensive? What's up with that?
It's water-based now, so
What?
it's expensive.
What? Wait, you're telling me something I have no idea. Why is it water-based? Is it better for the environment?
Better for the environment, yeah. It changed in Europe first, and then it changed here in 2003. And the paints are water-based, you know what I mean? So they dry with air, and they do a lot less toxic pollution.
Well, that's good news, but then we got to pay. We got to open the pocketbook.
Yeah.
Oh, open the wallet. But you're going to help us out with that with our bumper special.
That's it. That's
Look
what I'm
at
here
you
for.
go, Cesar. So how is body work done on cars? Give me a little, for someone who knows nothing.
Well, with bodywork, there's a couple rules, you know what I mean? That if you don't, it's obvious, if you put bodywork on top of old bad material, or something that's not standard right, it's going to unstick. So it'll unstick from the bottom up.
Ooh.
So it's very important that you follow the rules, the proper primer, the sealing if needed, and then you got to keep all the steps, because if you skip any step, it'll be like those cars that are peeling, you know what I mean, on the road.
Oh, is that why we see that happening?
Yeah, it's preparation. Body work and preparation is so important.
So here's a great point.
Yes.
So I go to you, I get a quote, but then I go over to this guy and he gives me a quote, let's say $200 less.
Yes.
Is that probably why? Do you think he's skipping a step?
That's it. That's why it's always good to come talk to me, because at least when I talk about, I give you the whole procedure. So I'll tell you how the things need to be done.
Okay.
So if you do go get another quote, you can at least hear what they have to say and see how they're doing it, especially with sun damage and fading.
Which we have, this is
very
it. Yeah.
common. Yeah.
SoCal.
The problem with that is that when it peels, it sucks up all the water. And here, now it's cold, but if you paint it and it still has that water, when it gets to summertime, it starts evaporating and causes the paint to get like little like swirl marks, or if not, start lifting. So it's very, very important as well,
Unbelievable. I just learned something. Well, because I'm going to be honest with you, Cesar.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you give me a quote for 400 and this guy says 200,
yeah.
I gravitate toward the 200 because it's almost always about money. We as a society look at that bottom line, and we have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that, because in the long run, it's going to cost us double the money, because now the dude that it cost $200, a couple of years later, the job is a mess. And we have to get it redone anyway. Then we come to you. We should have come to you first.
Yeah, and then sometimes too, when they do the repairs, if they do it really bad, it makes it even worse. Because I had a customer with a roof. They had those guys in the parking lot. he had 2 little dents on the roof, you know, and the guy in the parking lot came and he gave him a great price. They were going to do it. And they drilled holes in the roof to pull it out. Brand new Volvo. And then we had to redo the whole roof. We had to weld the roof, and the job went from being 2 little dents to being a huge process. So you have to be careful with all that stuff.
Have to be careful. Yeah. And that's something about you, Cesar. Like, we get to know you. This is why I tell people, please tune into our Facebook page and look at either the live stream, or if you're in the car, well, you know, we get to where you're going. Today it's going to be a little rough on that 5, but you know, get to work or whatever, and then look us up on Facebook and see the interview, because you'll see who Cesar is. Yeah. And you get to see the integrity and, you know, who you are as a person, and you love the community, and you wouldn't do us wrong. Yeah. So that's why I always tell people, please tune in and see who this person is in real life, because then you can trust you as a person. I've known you. So I already, you know, that the trust is already there.
Thank you very much.
We want our listeners to have that same trust.
And if you have questions, I don't charge for estimates or anything. Come ask me, make an appointment, you know, and we'll talk about it, and I'll give you the best way to do it, you know, so that way you at least know how it needs to be done.
And that's another thing. How do I know that the repairs are done right? You will go step by step and tell us everything we need to know.
Yeah, I'll tell you before you get the stuff done, you know, because that's how it's supposed to be. That I give you the breakdown and explain to you how it's done. If you go to other people, you really don't know, so you kind of have to rely on reviews, you know, Yelp and all that stuff, because how do you know what they did under there once they paint it?
That's a little bit rough too, because I think society is now starting to latch on to bad reviews. Yes. So what we're doing is they're making fake reviews. They have friends of friends of friends make good reviews, even when it's you know what I'm saying? The reviews now are harder to decipher. Some, you know, if you have one really bad one, one really good one, what are we looking at here, right?
Looking at,
So again, check it out. Our Facebook page, check out the interview, meet Cesar. If you have any body shop that needs body work to be done, 661 is the place you got to go. Give us how about a website, a phone number? What do you got?
My email address, my name's Cesar, Cesar, at bodyshop661.com. You can always email me pictures and a VIN number, and I can give you an idea there too if you can't make it in.
Oh, now don't skip over that. Because that is time saving. That is huge to someone like me who, you know, when you are short on time, or you work, you know, the 9 to 5 hours, and you're exhausted by the time you get home, your only days are Saturday and Sunday. That little bit where you can, you know, send a picture and a VIN, come on, that's huge.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time, especially here in California, we're always working so much. You know,
absolutely.
That it really helps.
That's huge. I didn't want you to skip over that so fast. Then what?
You can call us. It's 661-251-2252. That's our shop number.
Give it again.
661-251-2252. You can also look us up on the internet. I'm all over the place. It's bodyshop661.com. My name is Cesar. I'm on Facebook too, and so
get to know Cesar. He's a great guy. He's not, you know, he's not your typical grease guy. You know what I mean? He's just not. He's a lot of fun, and he's not going to do
little bit.
All right, little grease. Little grease.
I gotta get down and dirty sometimes.
but he's just like it. You know, it's rough enough when you need some body work done. That means you've been through a little bit of a trauma, emotionally, maybe physically, and so this is like, you know, you got to have something done.
Yeah.
At least, you know, have someone who's not going to do you wrong, and an awful lot of fun in the process, right?
Yes.
All right.
And also, too, if you have an accident, feel free and call me, and I'll explain to you a little bit how the process works. You know,
always
so
good.
How we can help you.
One more time with the phone number:
661-251-2252.
Cesar Ranuschio from Body Shop 661.com.